Shalom, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, and double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that taught us this word. I just want to talk about, don't worry about, the ones that can't get it, the two-thirds. There's no reason to get upset, to start fights, or be upset with your family members, or burn bridges with your family if they can't get this truth, So you have to worry about your own salvation in this thing. Scriptures say you gotta walk that straight gate. It's a path of difficulty. Don't worry about the unrighteous. You teach them and they can't seem to get it, or they buck up against the truth. That's the Most High blocking them from getting this truth. So you have to worry about yourself. You gotta stay focused in this truth, so that you can work out your own salvation in this thing. But the first scripture is 1 Peter 4:17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? Their end is going to be destruction. Nuclear missiles, famine, concentration camps, judgment. So don't worry about them if they can't get it. They weren't meant to get it. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? The righteous is going to scarcely be saved, man. So worry about your salvation. Wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of the Most High commit the keeping of their souls to Him in well-doing, as unto a faithful Creator. Man, you gotta be occupied in well-doing. Staying focused in this word and this truth, so that you can make it up out of here. Next scripture is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 14. For the hope of the ungodly is like dust that is blown away with the wind, like a thin froth that is driven away with the storm, like as the smoke which is dispersed here and there in a tempest, and passeth away as the remembrance of a guest that tarry but a day. But the righteous live forevermore. Their reward also is with the Lord, and the care of them is with the Most High. The righteous is going to live, so the ungodly is like the dust that is blown away. There's no hope for them. Like a thin froth. And I believe a froth is like it's like the suds that builds up on a river and in the ocean. It's like dust that's blown away. But the righteous live forevermore, and the reward is with the Lord. What's the reward? Ultimately salvation. Not getting caught up in nuclear destruction, but ultimately the kingdom, to be joint heirs with Yahushua in the kingdom. Therefore shall they receive a glorious kingdom and a beautiful crown from the Lord's hand. For with his right hand shall he cover them, and with his arm shall he protect them. That's the reward. A glorious kingdom and a beautiful crown. Ezra said a crown that he marveled at greatly. He marveled at the crown, that was given. So it's all about that. The righteous, man, just continuing being righteous so that you can receive that glorious kingdom, man. Because this is the hope of the two-thirds that can't get it. This is Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass that in the land, saith the Lord, two parts shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part to the fire, and refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. And they shall call on my name, and I will hear them. And I will say, it is my people. And they shall say, the Lord is my power. It says 2/3 shall be cut off and die, man. So that's prophecy already written. So there's no point getting all bent out of shape, you know, to people who can't get it, their family members who can't get it. It says, they shall call on my name, The righteous is going to have the true name, Yahweh, Wah, Yahweh Shai, you know. And they shall call on my name, and I will hear them, you know. So yeah, there's no point in trying to worry about the unrighteous, because, it's a straight and difficult path that we have to walk in this truth. This is Matthew 7:13. Enter ye at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go thereat. Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. Yeah, straight, the path of difficulty, the straight path, you know. That straight and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life. You don't want the easy. It's not going to be easy. Wide and broad. Because that's the path that leads to destruction. So we got to focus on this truth, man. You got to focus on this word and make sure you're doing the right thing that you're supposed to be doing. There's no time to worry about people who just can't seem to get it, who don't want to get it. Last scripture is Philippians 2:12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Yeah, you got to work out your own salvation, this thing, man. Be fearful of the Lord, fearful of going off, But it says, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, man. Got to work out your own salvation, this thing. Yeah, you go out there and warn the people, but the Most High has certain people blocked that aren't going to get this truth, man. So you got to work out your own salvation. Yeah, so with that, shalom.